What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we will talk about how I trade US markets, the setup I look for, the scans I run, and the difference between US and Indian markets. Many of you reached out to me regarding how to trade US markets and what scans do you run. So let's get started. So first thing first, let's start with US. Why US markets? Because US markets are very liquid market, they are very mature markets. Okay, they are not like Indian markets. Okay, Indian markets are very immature, I will say. Like we are still 10-15 years behind, as Nitin Kamath has said. Okay, the Zerodha CEOs has said we are still 10-15 years behind. And the in US markets the breakouts are very clean. I have seen stocks move like one seen stocks move 100%. Okay, just by riding the 10-day moving average. Just by riding a 10-day moving average, they have gone through 100%. In Indian markets, you will never see a stock run 100% without choppiness, without cutting moving averages, without anything. Okay, US markets are very smooth markets. They give very clean breakouts or breakdowns. You wanna do if you wanna do anything. Okay, and there are many opportunities. Like there are more than thousands liquid names. In Indian markets there are like less than 1,000 liquid setups which we can trade. Okay, so these are the main reasons I prefer US markets very much. I might shift fully there. So let's get started. The US markets open at 7 p.m. and closes at 1:30 a.m. at midnight. Okay. Many of you might face difficulty regarding it because the SL might hit SL might hit at 12 o'clock or 1 a.m. midnight, around midnight. So you can put limit orders. Okay. Mm, okay, let's go through my setup. The setup I uses is basically three setups I use. The first one is very common, we use in Indian markets also. There needs to be a buying force, then the stocks should consolidate here, and in this consolidation it should give a tightness. Okay, then in the tightness I will look to enter for the next up move. Okay, this is very common breakout method, I would say. And the second one is pullback setup. Okay, in this pullback when the stock is in a uptrend. Okay, and like it just broken out of a big base, the stock is moving higher. I will look to enter when it pulls back to the moving average. This is just suppose this is a 10-day moving average. Okay, I will look to enter when it touches the 10-day moving average, and then it just bounce back. You can put the stop loss below the 10-day moving average if the follow through sellings come. But I don't think the selling will came. Okay, and the third one is EP setups. For EP setups you can run like EP setups are very common. Like there's a big gap up, the stocks might gap up 50%, 100%, whatever percent they gap up, and there should be at least, like many people have different criteria. Some says that there should be 100% relative volume on the pre-markets opening itself, but the what I say is volume should be higher than 50% of the average volume for EP setups. And you can enter EP setups on ORB method, as Kolamagi says. Okay, you can use 10 minute, 5 minute, 1 hour time to open to enter the chart or whatever. Okay, these are the basically three setups I trade. As Kolamagi says, you only need like three setups to make $100 million. So these are the three setups I am only using. And there's also I have a IPO list of the last 2 years, which the stocks which are listed in Nasdaq. Okay, of the last 2 years. So I am also looking through the IPOs. And let's get through my scans. Okay, I run the same scan as Kolamagi. What Kolamagi says about his scans. The scan I run is first is weekly gainer, second is monthly gainer, and third is 3 months gainer. The 3 months gainer I only run on weeklies. Okay, I don't run daily. This two scanner I run daily. Okay, and there is another scan I run. This is from Oliver Kells. It's called Bull Snot. Okay, you can find the scanner if you just search it online. You will find what the scanner is about. The scanner is simply like the stock should gap up, the stock should move higher on very high relative volume. The relative volume should be three times. Okay, the three times then the average volume, average 30 days volume. The volume should be three times, and the stock should move very higher. The stock should move higher. Okay, this is the second scan. This is same as the volume scan we run in Indian markets. Okay, like to see which has very high volumes. Okay, these are the two main scans I run basically. And okay, you will find all the setups, all the leaders in this scans only. Okay, you do not need to run any other scans. These two scans are enough. And my process is I basically run scans in the afternoon around 12 to 3. I run scans and see what type of setups are there in the markets to trade for. And also I make a focus list is very important to make. This uh, this helps you like to know, this helps you know what types of what the stocks are doing in the market. Like in Indian markets, I have made a focus list which I track daily, like how the stocks are reacting, so which tells me how the market conditions are. The stocks tell me what the market conditions are. So focus list is very important. I have made a focus list. I will show you guys. Okay, make a focus list. There are also many indices in US markets. There is Max 7, there is QQQ. Many people tracks ETF instead of indices. This is very another method. Okay, so let's go through. mm, let's see some charts. First, let's go through the shares I have tweeted about. This one. Okay, this is the trade I took on this day. It is moving very nicely. I have unfortunately I booked all here. Around it was up around 1 or 2% I booked fully. It then moved higher. My bad. But let's see. If you look closely, it gapped up on earning. This is a bull snot. Okay, this is the perfect bull snot example. Volumes are very high. The price moved up. The price gaps up 50%. Okay, the price moved up by 50%. This is the setup we need to track. After gapping up, the stock never gave a perfect entry. If you look here, the stock never gave an entry, but it then moved up, moving, making a base here. Then again, this four candles here. This is the very perfect, a strong up move. I will say a very linear or and clean up move. Okay, from here to here, it never gave a clean up move. From here to here, this is very clean. Okay, this is the setup we need to track for. It gave around how much move? It gave around 50% move in 4 days. Then again it is consolidating. This is the 5 EMA, 10 EMA, 20 EMA, 50 EMA. Okay, it broke the 5 EMA, took support from 10, then consolidating near the 5 EMAs. The setup came into my scan around this day. Okay, the next day it never crossed the high of the day. It kind of gave a shakeout. Okay, it flushed out the weak hands. It took support from a 10 day and then moved back up high. The next day I entered around somewhere around here, and then it just went up. This was my first trade in the markets. Okay, I wanted to have some profit cushions. That's why I sold here, so that in my next trade I have some profits. Like if the next trade are in losses, I won't have to lose much. Okay, so this is one of the setups I try to look for. This is the proper breakout setup, like I told you, the first one, a strong up move, consolidation, and then move up. The next setup I took is RKLB. Again, same thing. If you look on the weekly, it gave a very high up move, made a base around here. Then again, look at this clean up move. The volumes are above average in this up move. Okay, if you look closely, it is extended from the moving average. Okay, now it is consolidating here 4 red days in a row. But most importantly, in this 4 red days, the volume are below average. Okay, that means the big guys are buying here, and they are not selling it, they are holding it. Okay, then again, this is a 10 weekly moving average. It kind of shakes out the weak hand, then closes back right up. Okay, here you will see it. It kind of like flushed out the weak hand on this candle. Then again, the follow through selling never came through. Then again, it just went right back up. Okay, this is the setup I am looking for, where the stock throws out the weak hand and the follow through selling never comes. I took it here yesterday. If you look closely, these are the moving averages. It just went through all those moving averages and closed higher. I took this around 43 or 40, 43 or 42. Okay, I took this around here. Then again, it moved 10% today. I booked some here. I booked some at yeah, I booked some around 10% because you will see that there is a resistance around here. There is one, two, and this is the third time it has taken resistance from it. So I kind of booked 50% here. I am holding the rest 50%. Let's see with my break even stop loss. My stop loss is at break even. Okay, this is another trade. The volumes are above average on this day. So this is the perfect setup I am tracking. I will try to hold it for like many days, because on weekly this is a perfect setup. It can run like 50-100% in no time. Okay, few other setups there, like if you look closely, this is my focus list. These are all the stocks I am tracking. This tells me how the market is doing right now. Okay, and also these are the indices. Okay, this another stock I am tracking was Tesla. Yesterday would have been a perfect entry, but I didn't wanted to enter too many stocks right now because I just started out. Again, as at this is a triangle pattern, ascending triangle pattern, I would say. It's making a higher low, higher low, higher low. Okay, yesterday if you look closely, after this big candle, it made an inside bar, and yesterday it just went through right up, same like it went through up all those moving averages. And today the follow up buying came through. It's up like 2.5%. Yeah, yesterday it was up like 6%. This would have been a perfect buy above here, but I was just waiting. I didn't wanted too many stock. I didn't wanted to enter too many stocks. Okay, I don't want to lose much right now. It's just I am starting out on the stock. Look at this. This is a picture perfect setup. In just 4 days, the stock went up 4,000%. In Indian markets, a stock will take decades to move 4,000%. And in 4 days in US, it moved 4,000%. This is the kind of volatility I am talking about. This is why I love US markets. Look at this. You will never in your dreams the Indian markets will do this. Okay, it went up, came back down, consolidating here, took support from the 50-day moving average. यहाँ पर देखोगे तो यहाँ टाइट हो गया थोड़ा, इस दिन एंट्री मिलती है अपने को. ठीक है, अगर आप देखोगे फ्रॉम दिस डे द स्टॉक वेंट अप 100% in 4 days. You will never see a stock in Indian markets which will go 100% in 4 days. Look at the stock is very linear stock. It is coming very linear. अगर आप देखोगे यहाँ पर फॉल एकदम जो सेलिंग प्रेशर है बहुत स्लो है. लुक एट दिस हाउ इट इज़ फॉलिंग. ये ऐसे गिर रहा है. ठीक है, ऐसे गिर रहा होता तो समझ आता सेलिंग प्रेशर ज़्यादा है, लेकिन इसका देखो सेलिंग प्रेशर बहुत ही कम हो गया. डेट मीन सेलर्स आर नॉट एक्टिव. दैट्स व्हाई इट वेंट अप हियर. लुक एट द वॉल्यूम्स इन अप मूव. वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग अप मूव. वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग वॉल्यूम्स. एंड अगेन it is consolidating here as the markets were down. It is consolidating. The selling is very low again. Look at this candle bars, they are very small. Okay, now yesterday would have been a perfect entry, but I am waiting for more clear action, more bigger picture. Okay, like today it is making an inside bar, Tomorrow I will see what will happen. If it crosses this line, I will enter. I have my alert set here. Okay, if you catch these types of trade, you can easily double and triple your account. Like many US trader, like there's a US trader championship that goes around, where like many traders they make 300, 400, and even 900% in their 900% return in a year in their account, because they trade this type of setups, very high area setups. If you trade this type of setup, you will can easily double your account. Okay, you need to look for this types of setup. So this was it. These are the this is what I am doing right now. I'm not doing very like too much thing all at once. Okay, I'm just taking it slow right now. Let's see where I'm trying to build profit cushions so that in future I can take more trades. Okay, so this was it about my US journey. If you have any questions, you can reach me out on Twitter, or you can just comment down below. Okay, thank you.